Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with a new playthrough, and today we're going to be getting started with Lords of the Fallen, and I'm going to be playing this on PC. This key was sent to me by both Deck 13 and Bandai Namco. Really awesome guys. They sent me a key so that I could get started earlier producing the content. So we're going to get started with this playthrough. You guys know that I'm excited about this title, and I know that a lot of you guys are excited to check out what this title is all about. So let's get started, shall we? Gonna go straight to new game. I've already played a little bit of it, by the way, because I just wanted to check out the controls, see how that worked out, as well as see if the graphics, if everything was okay, or if I needed to tweak them a little bit on account of the fact that my rig is about 4 years old, so it is like really reaching the end of its life. It's going to be 5 years old next year, so you guys can imagine. Yeah, it's really like stretching it. So I had to lower down a couple of the graphics, make sure I still have smooth performance, all that stuff. I was mostly just the shadows and anisotropic filtering. Apart from that, everything is maxed out. And we got, in the character creation process, you only have to select one, the magic that you want to use. And we're going to be going for warrior for starters. And then the equipment that you want to use. And in here, I'm actually going to go for the cleric. The reason why I want to wear the cleric equipment is simply because I really like the look of that hammer. You guys know that that hammer looks badass. The mask the guy's using looks badass too. Even though he's not dwarvish, you have to say that this is like the most dwarvish of all the sets. So naturally, we're going to be taking the set of the cleric. So let's get started.
Fallen God, creator and destroyer of worlds, hear my vows. Hear my vow. My vow of defiance.
Keystone, Hand of God Mountains. A different time, a different war.
The monastery's ahead. I wonder if it is still safe.
Either way, our quest for Antanas nears a conclusion.
I hope he's worth all the men we've lost on our way here.
Quiet. Too quiet. Even for a monastery. Hold on.
Okay, so this is going to be the combat tutorial, which, to be completely honest, we don't really need it right now because I kind of already know how the combat works. In case you guys are curious about the controls, I kind of hate to say this, but it's very much like Dark Souls. Now, you can select a specific control scheme that looks even more like Dark Souls, which is what I've done, because by default they have the evade button to be bound to A if you're on an Xbox 360 controller, or X if you're on a PlayStation controller. But you can change that to be the same button as it is for Dark Souls, which is what I did. And the only thing that really changes is the fact that you need to press down on L3 in order to run. Apart from that, the controls are pretty much the same. However, the game itself, in my personal opinion, plays quite differently from Dark Souls on account of the fact that trading blows, at least this early on into the game, is actually pretty acceptable if you're wearing heavy armor, and you don't need to like dodge every single hit. You can actually trade blows with an enemy, and sometimes you will gain advantages from that. So I'm going to hit B, and it's just going to get us into combat. Just locked onto him. I want to try to do a backstab with this hammer. I've actually never done one. There we go. Holy crap. Get smacked, son. Get smacked. It doesn't look like our shield block's 100% physical. I'll have to check our gear when we're done with this dude, just out of curiosity. So let's go ahead. Another backstab. Oh, man. Get smacked. And you guys might be thinking, oh my god, you've been playing this game for hours already, huh? Nope, not really. I've only played for a little bit just to get a grips with the controls. Anyways, if you press the back button, or if you're using DualShock 4, the share button, or if you're using DualShock 3, the select button, it is going to bring you up to your gear inventory thing, as well as your character development. As you can see currently, wow, we have a lot of, have a couple of skills here. Looks like we don't have anything that we can distribute, but we do have a bunch of stuff, like no points available. Our stats are 9 strength, 12 vitality, 12 faith. The reasoning behind that, I believe, is because of our, I think it's because of our gear, I want to say. So if we look into our headpiece, it actually doesn't seem to do anything towards that. But I seem to remember that if you take like the warrior set, you get different stats, because I've played around with the warrior stat as well. So you can see the different stats on the right side of the screen. And let's see the hammer. Maybe it's the hammer that does it. No, not really. Strength scale, attack speed, critical damage, physical damage, strength requirement. You have a bunch of potions that we have available right now, and there will be runes, quest items, as well as rings and whatnot. But currently we don't have anything that we can really do. Now, if you guys are looking at this game in terms of graphics and whatnot, remember this is not maxed out. It is only 8 times anisotropic filtering, and the shadows are only on high. Still looks pretty fucking good to me. If you really want to ask me, it looks pretty amazing. It is running, seems like a pretty steady 60 frames a second. I don't actually have a frame counter going on because I've just been capturing so much footage from consoles that I just don't even have a frame counter available. But it is running at a pretty steady frame rate. Let's go ahead and take on a couple of these dudes. Volume is a little bit too high for me, so I want to go ahead and lower that down just to ensure that it is not bleeding onto my microphone, because otherwise you guys are going to be hearing sounds twice and it's just not going to be a good experience. So you can roll to break through stuff. The cleric set actually allows you to roll pretty well. If you took the warrior set, you almost can't roll at all. It is very, very restrictive. And you might look at a roll like this and you might be, oh my god, but you're rolling really, really slow. Trust me, the warrior set, even slower. So you're going to have to just be prepared to trade blows with a couple of enemies if you want to play around with the heavy equipment. If, however, you do not want to play around with heavy equipment, well, that's fine too. You also have the rogue set, which will allow you to dodge till your heart's content. But me personally, I'm all about this hammer, baby. It's hammer time!
It is in me, and it is changing me, my skull. The bones are moving, growing. It does not feel like poison in my veins, more like liquid darkness. We have seen with others what happens next. Eyesight goes first, then follows sanity. Brother William, Brother Peter and I won't let the disease take us. We will choose death before it chooses us.
Okay, so you can also do the leaping attacks as well as the kicks by pressing forward or R1. I'm just going to refer to the bumpers as the PlayStation standard because that's kind of like the controls that I tend to use a lot. So I'm sorry about that. Just translate that to whatever equivalent it is on the Xbox. But you can press forward plus R1 in order to get a kick going, and you can press forward plus R2 in order to get a leaping attack. You should also dodge after that. Oop. Want to not get hit there. The hammer is really slow, so if you're playing with the hammer, be prepared for a really slow weapon. There's faster weapons. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure if we have other weapons available with this gear set. I need to check that out. I also need to check to see if this what's the percentage of damage that this shield is absorbing. I love doing the backstabs on this. It is like smash, completely break someone's spine with a huge hammer. All about that. Speaking of which, this is actually not our objective. I'm coming down here because unfortunately I know just a little bit about the start, but this is actually not our objective. We should be heading out to speak with Kazlo. Kazlo being the wizard that you guys saw earlier on. So let's go ahead, let's go talk with him for now. And we'll resume our exploration later on. You'll also notice that we previously picked up the scroll from the ground. That kind of gives you a little bits of story exposition and as to how those two clerics didn't want it to be caught up in the disease and whatnot. So let's go ahead and talk with our little buddy here.
It's locked.
You're still losing blood, Kazlo. The Rogar got you good.
I didn't let you out of prison to worry about me.
You're no use to me if you bleed to death.
I will try to spare you the inconvenience of my death.
I'm actually curious about learning more about the game, so I'm going to keep asking him questions.
The man we're looking for. How will we find him?
He's the leader of all humanity. If we find his guards, we'll find him.
So far, I've seen only corpses. No survivors.
The Rogar have clearly breached the walls of the monastery. Antanas would have given his life to protect his people. If he is alive, then some of them might have survived too.
Okay.
There must be some way to open this door.
A switch, perhaps? Or a key?
So the reason why you actually go down to where I was is because you're looking for a way to open this big-ass door that you see here. Just interesting because it's a wooden door, and we should just really do what we did with this smaller door over here, which is we busted it open with a kick. If you guys remember at the very start of the game. Anyways, let's continue through this section down here and see what else we can find. I mean, I didn't mention it, but I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed already that in the bottom left-hand side of the screen, you will see the character's health, the stamina gauge, which is the yellow one, and the blue gauge, which happens to be the mana gauge for when you can actually do spells. I don't actually have the thing that allows you to do spells yet. I believe that we'll get that later on. I haven't played that far into the game. Let's go ahead and bust this dude wide open. I think there was the scroll that we should have picked up near, what's his name? Near Kazlos, or whatever his name was. A scroll like this one. This scroll is going to tell us other bits of lore.
The fires on the horizon. They are spreading towards our village. I beg you, be careful. Something evil is happening. I can feel that. You can always seek refuge here, in the monastery. Whatever happens, Antanas can save us. Please? Please, be safe.
I'm not sure if Antanas can save you. Oh, looks like this monster actually dropped something for us. Thank you very much, good sir. Thank you very much. You might want to remember the location of this magic portal and other ones too. It opens up once you've defeated a formidable enemy. One enemy, one portal. There's always a reward on the other side, but it's not always free. My, what could that possibly be? Have a ghost merge shard, which I don't really know what a ghost merge shard is. We should check our inventory soon. But before we go up there, there was a set of stairs down here that we might want to check out as well. Hello, sir. How you doing? The one thing that I've noticed is that I have a really hard time managing stamina in Lords of the Fallen, because I seem to always run out of stamina for things. Wow, this dude was really on a rampage. Get smacked, sir. Ooh, what a smash. You'll also notice whenever we earn XP that it is on a multiplier. So the multiplier keeps going up, which means that the more XP you earn, the more XP you can possibly keep earning the more you kill, because the multiplier keeps going up unless you die or unless you save your experience. And not only that, but each time that you kill enemies, it is also going to increase the chance that you get a drop. So it increases both the experience as well as like your magic find or whatever you want to call that particular stat. Now before we move there though, I want to see, did I remember to go down that section over there that had like a thing that you could roll under? I can't remember if I went down there or not. Might have not, because this thing's still open. So let's roll through here. Oh, there we go. Chest. What's this about? Empty bottle, potion. I think that means that now we can have 4 potions. Even though we'll only get those if we get to a save point. I believe that's the way the mechanic works, but again, I still don't know because I'm just starting out. I wanted to start the game out as fast as I could so that you guys get my first impressions of it. The only thing I've seen after what you guys have seen here is the first boss fight, the first actual Lord. Rogar Lord, I think, is the name that they're calling them, the Rogar Lords. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can fight that dude. Hello, sir. How you doing? I still need to check my inventory to see if I actually have any more weapons on this character or not, and also to see what's the percentage of blocking that my shield does. Oh, there we go. There's the backstab that we were looking for. No, don't get up. Just stay there. Miss me. And you get another backstab. The animation work in the game is actually really good. It is deliberately, how should I put this? It deliberately makes it so that each swing that you take with your weapon feels meaningful, feels impactful, which I like. I like that. What's this about? Energy shard. Whatever the hell that's supposed to be doing. We also have another scroll that we haven't picked up here. So let's go ahead and pick that up.
These things keep coming. We fight back, but there are too many of them. It is sickening to see them move. Their limbs twist and turn in ways they're not supposed to. And their smell. It's like fire and death creeping up your nose. One of the creatures we were fighting spat on us. The saliva hit my eye. It burned, and it burns deeper into me.
Okay, so as you can see, I was going to call it an audio log, really, because that's kind of the way it works out on this game. The audio logs that you pick up from the floor also allow you to go into your inventory and keep listening to them. And the reason I went to my inventory is because I want to check out exactly how much my shield was blocking. And it turns out it's only blocking 80% of damage, so it is not a 100% blocking shield. Also, we only have the hammer available to us at this point. Let's open the door. Okay, so this is the first warden, which is the first Rogar Lord, I believe. Now, the thing about this guy is that you really got to read him. It took me quite a while to get a decent read on him. But essentially what you got to do is you got to wait for that long sword swing that he does, that he just dealt earlier. And that is when you exploit his weaknesses. This one, right here. There we go. Ooh, damn it, he got me there. Now, as you guys can imagine, this character that I have is not that great at dodging. I mean, he's a lot better at dodging than if I had the warrior set, but it's still not that amazing. Damn it, he's gonna get me with that shield every time if I keep doing this, which is not good. Also, I need to go ahead and pop a potion. There we go. Would you mind stopping that, sir? Come on, give me that large swing that you got, so that I can exploit. There we go. And smack you. As a matter of fact, I should really switch to two-hander, but I'm kind of still using the shield. I'm still playing a little bit conservatively. Now, this boss, interestingly enough, whenever he gets pissed off, he rips off pieces of armor. Also, his little attack there seems to grow in strength. Ooh, I need to dodge right after that. Come on, dude, give me the big swing that I want. I want that big swing that gives me an opening. That's not the one. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, it looks like we can... I want to say that we could get 2 hits off. The problem is we're going to be punished for it. Give him, give him, give him. Okay, we got him there. That's what we got to do. We got to roll out of the way instantly after we do that attack. Would be great if we could backstab him, but I don't think we can. No, sir. Do not want any of that. Oh my god, I can't believe he hit me with that. That hurts so much. That's like the most damage-dealing attack that he can perform. Come on, do that again, because that would give me the perfect opening. No, things are not working out for us here. Another potion. Well, that's not going to go through. That, however, different story. As you can see, he's going to keep tearing off bits of his armor. I'm not sure if that actually makes him take more damage. I doubt it. But essentially, the way that I've been fighting him is just exploit whenever he does that long attack of his. Ooh! Shield slams will knock you down. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get there in time this time. Oh, still got something. But then again, I got punished instantly because the thing is, the stamina gauge is very, very small. There we go. Dodge that out of the way. Dodge out of the way of that one. Smack him, smack him, smack him. No, he's too far away. Damn it, how the hell am I going to get there in time? I would run, but I would run out of stamina if I did that. Come on, give me the big attack. Oh, that's not what we're looking for. That's not it either. Come on, you know the one I want. No, 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 and no. He moves pretty slowly though, so after you get a couple of tries in, you should be able to figure out his pattern fairly easily. Ooh, he clipped me there. I did not want it to get clipped like that. Let's move away. He's coming in for a charge. I hate getting clipped like that. We got a really measly hit there. And I'm running out of potions too, so things are getting serious. Come on. Get him, get him, get him. Perfect. Ooh. It's just that stamina bar is so small. I just need one swing. Good. That should piss him off. He's gonna take away his shield. Oh, now he does this. This dance. Ooh, he's so close right now. You cannot hit me with that, because that will just like stun lock you to death. There's the attack again. Oh no! Oh crap. Oh crap. Come on, we're so close here. You're not gonna do this to me, are you? You're not gonna do this to me! Ooh, nice hit. That was a sweet hit. Come on. There he comes again with his little ballerina moves. We just need one more good hit in there. At least that's what I think. Oh, I was hoping it was the big hit. Come on, give me the big money winner. Because that's the one that leaves him open the most time. There it is. And let's risk it. Oh, frick. No! Oh my god. I know that right now this seems so hard, and like in subsequent playthroughs this is going to seem like probably the easiest thing under the sun, but I can probably kill him if I go in there, but I don't want to waste potions. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a save point after this. Die! The first warden is down.
What was that? One of those lords Kaslo keeps talking about.
Kaslo is alone and wounded. Find him before it's too late. Okay, so now... Oh, looks like we found Persistence, a great sword. How interesting. Oops, wrong button. Oh, there it is. Persistence. This might actually be the sword from the dude that we just killed. The thing about it is... This requires 15 strength. So right now, we're not dealing that much damage. I wonder if we two-hand it, though. Would that work out? Oh, looks like this just changes the way stuff looks. How about if I was to... I can't even two-hand it, apparently. Ugh. Okay, this seems to be the moveset. No, it's not. I was trying to two-hand it. It doesn't seem to work. Oh well. Let's switch back to the hammer. It just seems like we don't have enough strength for that sword. Wait a second. They changed the two-handing button. I don't know what the button for two-handing is anymore. Wait a minute. Let me check the controllers, actually. Controller layout. How do I switch to two-hander? Cycle gauntlet, cycle offhand weapon, shield skill, use gauntlet, left hand, heavy attack, block, inventory, pause. Wait. So if I use the alternative scheme... Okay, no, I need to use... Left? Right. I need to use the right button to switch. Okay, there we go. That's the way you do it. So, how about if I was to two-hand the sword? Would that work out? Let's see. Doesn't seem like it works either. It says strength requirement is just too much, and we just can't handle it. Looks like it's a beast sword, though. Definitely not as cool as my hammer, though. I mean, that hammer, it's just got my name all over it, you know? Where's the hammer? No, give me the hammer. Okay, so here's the thing. Now we can save, and I think that if we save, everybody respawns. So I'm not sure that we want to do that. Character development. The experience you earn for defeating enemies remains until you decide to store it or die. The more you carry, the higher the rewards drop from fallen foes. Still, if you don't want to lose what you currently have, bank it in the save shards like this one. It prevents the loss upon death, but also resets your drop rate modifier, so it's a trade-off. Storing experience at save shards gets you attributes and spell points. Hold either left trigger to store experience towards spells, or right trigger to store it towards attributes. You can do it by opening the character development screen and then when close to the save shard. Press B if you don't want to bank your experience now, or press whatever that button is. I'm assuming that's share if you want to try it out. Okay, I don't want to bank it now. Although I know I'm probably going to regret that. Should we go after the mage? Let's go after the mage. I'm pretty sure they're going to let us come back here. Because here's the thing. There's a portal back there. If you guys remember, when you kill a powerful enemy, the portal will open, yada, yada, yada. I'm pretty sure we should check out that portal now. Because, I mean, we've killed one of the lords. However, our mage buddy went through here. Ooh. Looks like there's a dude over there. And I don't want to fight him right now. Screw it. I'm going for the portal. I'm going for the portal. Let's actually drink. And let's see. So the portal, if I remember correctly, was down here. Also, we have no more potions. So if things go south, we're going to be shit out of luck. I wonder how you can even gain potions again. I think you kind of have to die. I seem to remember when I was trying the game out before starting recording, I died a couple of times and I regained my potions. Okay, so here's the portal. So let's go ahead and hop inside. Okay, so I've already been here, and the thing about this is that you can't go where the blackness is, because if you go there you start losing health. However, you do get to open up all these tasty looking chests. I can't wait until I get a mimic and just get freaked out of my mind, just start smashing every single chest afterwards. So we got an energy shard. I'm not exactly sure what these are for. Should probably check it out. We've also gotten a bulwark shield and a ghost merge shard. And we've gotten a piece of armor, which is actually a ring. So let's go ahead and equip that. Toggle details. An acolyte's paraphernalia used to be common among the ancient group of northern friars. It is believed the amulet regenerated their spell crafting powers. Okay, so I'm going to assume this somehow regenerates my mana, maybe? So what does the small rune do? Small chunk of runic material. The material resonates with a specific runic symbol, and its effect can only be revealed by a crafted rune forger. I don't have a rune forger. Same thing on the big rune. Do we have anything else on our inventory apart from this? Where are the potions? I don't think potions show up in here for some reason. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to see is this other shield that we have now, which is the crest shield. Wait, what? No, crest shield is what we had. The bulwark shield is what we picked up. Requires more strength, but it does have 100% physical block, but we don't have enough strength to use it. So we'll keep with our small little bulwark shield. No, ours wasn't the bulwark shield. Whatever. And I do believe that going into these portals resets the spawns, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad. If it at least reset my potions as well, that would be great. But I don't think it does. Does it? We're about to find out. Nope, it does not reset your potions. It does, however, reset the respawns, which is why we have this Rogar dude here. Let's go ahead and smack his face wide open. Damn it, fighting in this staircase here is not helping me at all. Let's actually move away from that. Come on up top. Let's talk up here where it's kind of easier for me to keep my eyes on you. However, it is harder to fight because it's like a tight corridor. I just wanted to like backstab you, but it doesn't look like you're up for that today. How about if I just... Whoa, dude. How about if I just smack you with my two-handed hammer? You want to trade with me? Okay. Okay. No. It's cool. Damn, he just owned my face straight up. He gave no fucks about that. God damn. Why must you be so annoying? Look at that. I'm at 1.24 experience growth. I almost feel like I should just kill all these dudes. However, that's actually a bad idea because we're running out of health. Probably going to bank my experience. And I hope that kind of regains my health, because if not, kind of screwed. So let's go up to that save thing. We're going to bank our experience. It's not like we got a massive multiplier anyways. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this, and we can go towards attribute points or spell points. So what we're going to do is we're going to go towards attributes. Okay, the attribute or spell category you selected using the wheel on the left are displayed here. You can use this view to unlock or upgrade spells and attributes provided you have the necessary points, fulfill yada yada yada. Detailed info on the attribute or spell you have selected appears here. Attribute and spell selection wheel. Main stats of your character are displayed here. You can check how much experience you are currently carrying. And the base damage your attacks are doing and how well your gear protects you from enemy attacks. Okay, are we quite done with this then? So if I would want to go towards spells, I'm assuming I would have to go here. Bank for spells, bank for attribute points. I'm not sure if I should get spells or not, really. How do I check what each thing does? Which they just said not too long ago. Here we go. Strength, maximum equipment burden, and damage. Vitality determines the amount of your health. Also has a slight effect on health potion effectiveness. Faith, magic you can use with spells and the gauntlet. Also boosts the damage of magical weapons. Endurance, maximum equipment burden. Agility, damage you deal with fast weapons, but gives you slight increase in energy. Energy being stamina, I'm assuming. You'll need more luck to get better rewards from killing opponents, but it also helps you get better crafting materials. Okay. So there's a magic find stat in here as well. I would almost say let's go towards attribute points. This is going to tell us the regular stats, and this is going to tell us like what each of these things does. Faith requirement for next level 8. A motionless clone that attracts enemy attention to give Hark an advantage. So in order to get an attribute point, we need 500 XP. In order to get a spell point, we need 1000 XP. Okay, I want to get at least one spell. So let's get... There. I wish there was like a better way of doing this. And then I shall go for the rest in attribute points, I guess. We're going to put 1 point. What does this require? Faith requirement, next level 12. So I'll need 12 in order to get rage. But we're going to get prayer because this is also what restores our health. So this is going to be pretty useful. We'll get this. How do I get this? Spell points 1. Okay, I get it. Can I get a point in this? Oh, there we go. You have to actually press left. And then let's bank the rest for attributes. And we still have enough for another attribute. Great. Perfect. This is weird. It's a weird way of leveling up. Okay, so we've invested our 1 point in prayer. And let's get some strength, because I want to get some strength. 2 points in strength. Looks like investing points in skills is actually going to be pretty important. So when we use this, we get all our potions back as well. I wonder if you can use this without banking your experience, and you can still like get the potions, but you're still carrying experience. You probably can do that. I just didn't do it. Just fine. We'll do it next time. I might actually be switching the controls. Because I have some issue with the way that these controls are set up, because I'm so used to using triangle for switching to two-hander. There are many ways to deal with increased damage. Surprise attack is one of them. Approach the infested slowly, quietly by moving LS forward. Press B if you don't need directions. Do 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 do. Okay, what now? Psst, I already know how to do backstabs. But I guess that was the idea. Okay, dude, you need to relax. You just relax a little bit before I smack some sense into that ugly-ass face of yours.
Not the banishing the god.
The three men that were known as the Judges parted ways forever. Apart from their common goal, they were very different in every possible way. 3 statues were built for them on the square of the Judges, displaying distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heart beat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out.
Shard of Heroes. Also, you'll notice that we picked up the entire warrior set, apparently, so I don't like the way that this is displaying. There, that looks better. As you can see, we have the warrior set here. It weighs a lot more, and it also changes the way your character looks completely. So, like, this is actually the warrior plate. Oh, I can still roll pretty decently with the warrior plate. Oh, and we have like a spell thing, but I don't know how to cast spells. Oh, I think you gotta have like the glove or something. We should see how we cast spells. I'm still learning how to play the game. Control the layout. How do I cast a spell? Use selected spell Y. Okay. So Y is how you cast spells. Oh, I'm gonna be casting spells by mistake so often. Anyways, let's switch things around. I want to keep using the cleric's armor, which is medium. It actually has considerably less defense than the warrior stuff. 20 to 24. Well, not really that much. But the warrior stuff is just incredibly heavy. Doesn't look like we picked up the warrior weapons though, because I'd want to use the warrior's shield if we had picked that up, because the warrior's shield is 100% block. Well, let's keep going downstairs. I already seen a Rogar, and we need to find where Kaslo is. I saw the Rogar here. There he is. Look at that scumbag trying to hide from me. You trying to hide from me, Rogar, dude? Oh, he hasn't seen me yet. Oop, saw me now. But you still get the backstab. Bonk. What the hell happened there? Oh, I interrupted. Yeah, there's a big threshold for interrupting your attacks, so I raised up my shield and interrupted my swing there. Whoa. I mean, there's a big threshold because this weapon is slow as all hell. Get smashed right in the face. Are you quite done with that? Oh no. Mistakes were made. Can't believe I'm taking so much damage from this one dude. There we go. Looks like this thing is closed off, so he couldn't have come here. But I saw him flying through the door. Where the hell could he have landed? Maybe he's hiding somewhere in here. Either way, we have a door. Let's see what's behind door number 1. We have one of these mutant dudes. Couldn't see if I had him locked on or not. There's actually a sound from when you lock on. That's cool. Like that dude.
We can't stand against such forces much longer. We must find a place to hide. A place with walls and soldiers, mighty Antanas. We will be on our way. Please prepare for a few dozen refugees.
Okay, you can also jump if you sprint and press the dodge button. Northern Monastery Wing door key. Something tells me that will open that thing. Now, should I keep exploring this way, though? Kind of feel like I should. I'm going to do some exploration. Keep an eye on your environment. There are multiple ways a room can stay hidden to a careless man. Oh, look at that. We also got the monk staff. Let's see what the monk staff actually does. Oh, it's the spear. I remember this. This deals a little bit more damage than our current weapon. I wish it would show on the left, like, the requirements of the item that I'm looking at. Instead, it always shows the equip, so I have to equip stuff in order to actually get it. It looks like this actually goes after agility, and it's got a different move set. So let's try that out for a little bit. It's definitely faster. Why can't I break this? They just said pay attention to your environment. This definitely seems like something that you should be able to break. Open! Guess not. Maybe you have to use a hammer? I don't know. Anyways, what have we got in here? Ooh, I like the moveset on this thing. It's really fast. Oh, so there were 2 doors here. This is the place we came from, right? Yeah, pretty much. So we need to keep going down, but there is definitely like something hidden in here. I want to say that maybe the hammer can break it. That wouldn't make much sense. No. For some reason, we're just not hitting it. There's something that we gotta do, and I don't know what it is. And they just gave us the hint here too, so it can't be that hard. I mean, look, there's a hammer here and everything. No, it's just nothing's happening when you try to hit the wall. What if you're supposed to use on the wall or something? Nope, nothing's happening. What the fuck am I supposed to do? There's got to be a way to open this. Oh, maybe the kick? Nope. Okay, it's just not happening. Sorry, I quit. Oh no! I knew this would happen. That's the spell, by the way. Well, when I do that, at the very least, looks like I get some health back, so I can do that and just hang around. It also, I think, it draws attention to the enemies if they're close to you. I'm curious, because I used this particular spell on a boss in the beta. But anyway, sorry about me stumbling around quite a bit in this first video, but that is going to be it for this video. As per usual, leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.